You know, we get so much response when we do makeup tips, Women Love Makeup, that we're checking in with Janae, Facebook, and so much more again today. This time we are talking about, what are we going to focus in on today?
Beauty budgeting.
Oh, beauty budgeting. Girl, I love you.
Beauty budgeting.
I love you. You know, I wanted to ask because so many people asked me, did you go through formal training?
Right.
Were you just a girly and you really perfected these techniques? Tell me a little bit about you and makeup.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. When I was younger, I was a cheerleader. And we of course, cheerleaders are out, we're performing, we're competing in competitions. So I always had to have the look of the cheerleader. So very young, they made us learn how to do makeup things. And what I would do is I would just get some products of my own and experiment a little bit.
Wow.
That's all you have to do, just experiment.
Okay, you know what? So many women are afraid to experiment.
Right.
But if you mess up, you can stay at home and just keep on, huh?
You definitely can.
Okay, so what are you going to do? And this is Lindsay. Okay.
And Lindsay is going to be our model for today. And what I have here is all of my makeup. A lot of people laugh at this big caboodle of makeup that I have.
Suitcase. That is a suitcase.
But what I want to highlight today is beauty budgeting tips.
Okay.
Because a lot of people approach me about my makeup and they say that it looks glamorous and that it looks like I use really expensive products. And I don't. I do use quality products, but I do budget when it comes to makeup. I definitely budget.
Don't have to spend a lot of money.
Right.
Okay.
So I take products like your palettes from Revlon and just your 4 compartments palettes that only cost right under $10 to some of them even under $5.
Wow.
And these are the products that I use that you would never know. Now the tips are the products that you put under the more inexpensive makeup. Now I would take things like this one, which is more, it's more of a foundation. So if you come back with a product that's not as heavy as your more expensive products, this is more of a coat or a foundation that will cause a color to pop. Now this is a palette from Revlon, and this is very inexpensive, under $10, and we have about,
you have what, 2, 4, 6, 8 different colors?
We have 8 colors in here. This is actually 8 different colors from Revlon. So you can change outfits a lot of times with We can do whatever color we want to do amongst these 8 colors. And what I'm going to do for Lindsay is just kind of show how we can take these inexpensive but quality colors and make them look very luxurious and very glamorous.
I'm going to remind them, Janae, that they can call Janae, and if you have some questions, our number is 706-569-9390, 569-9390, because if you're like me, there are ideas that you have, there are things you want to do, but you never were bold enough to do it. You know, and so now's the opportunity to ask some questions, okay? So call 569-9390.
And not everybody knows how to apply these, but the problem that they run into is not the application of makeup. It's more so about the cost of the makeup. A lot of people get afraid of the products because they cost so much, and they assume that they can't obtain this look because it's so expensive.
Do you ever feel any pressure when you're out at some of the high dollar stands and or do you know enough about it to say, I know where I can get something similar to that?
Most of the time when I'm out at these high dollar stands, they ask me where my makeup is from. Can you believe that?
That is funny.
And I don't even tell them that it's from the local beauty supplies. Some of my foundations and especially my eyeshadows cost as little as $1. One in particular, NYX, I love. You can get that for about $2, and it shines so bright. So we want to use products like that would pop a little bit, but it's more about the foundation under the inexpensive product that would allow that color to come out just a little bit more.
Now, what is it about the foundation? I see that you have a very good foundation. What I like about your makeup is, and something that I struggle with the color is that people of color, and even people, Caucasians, she's not just a pink, she's not just a white, there's all different colors in there, and you can get a matte color and look like a Tootsie Roll, but I'm not a Tootsie Roll. I've got yellows in there and reds, and so finding that right color is important, isn't it?
It is important, but a funny story, I went through about maybe 10 different brands of foundation, and I spent as much as about $30 for foundation, and none of them ever worked. Some of them were excessively oily, some of them dried my skin out a whole lot, and I went to a local beauty supply and I got Kiss Cosmetics. It cost $8. It was an acne control and concealer foundation. It covered every speck on my face, way better than expensive products did, covered every speck on my face, and I got compliments on that foundation.
And you know, it sounds like what you're saying too is sometimes you have to go on a journey
You do.
So don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged.
If you're going on a journey, and it might cost you a little bit, you know.
Right.
And we got a coupon lady coming up, so she can probably tell us,
so
Janae,
we'll be budgeting all around.
Yeah, where we can have $0 going into it. Yes. Now, what are you doing here?
We're just applying a little bit of a evening look. This can go from work straight to evening if you want to go out right after work and you're hanging out with some friends.
Wow.
This look will definitely allow you to, and her skin is just beautiful for this. It's just blending so well. And like I said, this is from the Revlon compartment. It comes in an 8, so you can definitely choose any color that you want.
And I see that smoky look, it brings out her flesh tones. I can see the pinks popping, and I can see
that blush
even
is coming out a little bit more.
Yes, and even a little yellows in there that you don't know you have in your skin color until you put the right makeup on.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Lindsay is one of our interns and traditionally does not wear a lot of makeup, but we may have changed her mind. You look beautiful. Yes. And how much would you pay for something like that, Janae? If you added that up, the foundation, the eyes, the
now,
mascara.
if you actually went to a compartment store, a mall to get this done, you probably spent about $30 to do that look, just for them to apply it for you for one day. But if you buy these products, we've got $5 eyeshadow and about $5 the lip gloss that really pop in her blush.
Okay.
We could spend about $10 or $15 to do this look as many times as you want.
Thank you so much, Janae. I'm telling you, I hope that encourages a lot of you to go ahead and try it. If you have to go through a little journey, go through a little journey. You're the one, groovy girl. Okay. Peace. We are going to do the coupon lady, and she's going to show us. She's coming up after the break. She's the coupon addict, and maybe we can get this stuff for free. Coming up on the D. Armstrong Show right after the break.